Hi, I'm Linda, and we're going to talk today about how to protect your medicines at home. It's very important that you protect your medicine, as the abuse of prescription medications are like 3 times as great as those who abuse cocaine. So I want to give you some tips about keeping your medication safe and also how to properly take your medication. One thing is you need to keep your medication locked and make sure you have the key someplace where other people do not have access to it. Your medicines also need to be kept dry and protected from light. So many of us put our medication in our bathrooms in the medicine cupboard. That is where it's very damp, a lot of humidity, and most medicine cabinets do not have locks on them. So that means that anybody who comes into your house and opens up your medicine cabinet can take advantage of whatever medicine you may have in there. Instead, you need to try to put it someplace where it's dry. Don't store it in the kitchen over your sink or your stove, because they also are high humidity areas. But other places are good. Another thing is you don't want to keep them in your glove compartment. You want to make sure you keep them out of direct sunlight and away from any heating source. Make sure your bottles are tightly closed, especially if there's children around. And also make sure you store your medicine in their original containers and keep track of when they are expiring. Don't store your medicines in the refrigerator or freezer unless you're told to do so by the physician or your pharmacist. To protect yourself, never take your medicine in the dark. Always turn a light on and read what is on that bottle. Check the label on the bottle before you take your medicine. I know we all think we know what medicine's what, but you and I both know that all these prescription bottles look alike pretty much. So you do need to really make sure you read the medicine and the dosage before you take it. Check for capsules or tablets that are different than others in the bottle. Somehow they could have gotten mixed up. Also, make sure that the medicine you take looks the same and is not different from what you have previously taken. If you get a prescription home and you're unsure whether or not the pill matches what you've taken before, call the pharmacy. Many times they change manufacturer so that the pills may look different, but check on it, make sure. The other thing is that you do need to make sure that you try to use one pharmacy, because that way they can keep track of what all medications you're on. And I know many of us go to many different physicians, so that sometimes you may have something prescribed by one physician that may not be good to take with something else somebody else has prescribed. So going to one pharmacy ensures that the pharmacist can keep track of your medications and can try to alert you should medicine not be taken with something else. So what you need to do is make sure you check the label before taking it or giving a medication. If you're giving medication to your loved one, make sure you check it. Keep track of your doses to make sure that they are given as prescribed. Avoid taking medicine in front of children. And you say, why? It's because very often they may think it's candy. And so they'll think it's all right for them to take it as well. And never call medicine candy. Don't discard your medicines or patches in waste baskets where children can find them. Every year, accidental poisonings from medicine and household chemicals kill about 30 children. So if you have any questions, you can call the Poison Control Center, and They can be reached at 1-800-222-1222. And you can call them no matter where you are in the United States. I was on vacation one time and had a question about possible overdose, and I called them and they helped me out immensely. And if you are suspicious that somebody has stolen some of your medications, you do need to report it to the police department, because you may save the thief from tragedy. You may even save a life. The other thing is that as your prescriptions become past the expiration date, you do not want to take them. But you can take them to Hagerstown Police, the Sheriff's Department, or some of the other police departments in the area, and they have a disposal for you that you can actually take it to them and they will dispose of it. The only one who will do injectable medications, I believe, is the Sheriff's Department. But please make yourself available and take them to them. So please keep track of your medicines. And if you have any questions, please contact your pharmacist. They are a great resource for you, and they do not mind helping you out. Good luck and keep track. And one thing I will add, if you are having difficulty with keeping your medication straight or whatever, there are various programs through your pharmacy that they will preload your medication for you. And this you might find helpful. Thank you for joining me. Stay well and stay safe.